How's it going, everyone? We've got a piece of walnut. Walnut. Jesus, where'd that come from? Sorry. Mulberry. Just randomly say a wood name that I haven't got on the line. Anyway, it's got a nice big split in it, so I'm just going to try and level it out down to about there somewhere to get past that split. But I'm going to put I've got a tenon in the chuck already, and putting another tenon on this side so I can flip it around and do this side a bit, because this side's got a little bit of punkiness that I'd like to take off. It doesn't go all the way in. It's probably a little bit deeper than bark depth, but I'd like to get it off and have a little bit more of a look. This is going to be the top of the bowl, but I'm going to, like I said, most of this here is going to come off because I want to get rid of this crack. Yeah, anyway, just got to go get my drink that I left out. Sorry about that. It gets really hot really quickly. Yeah, so just a bit of a hydrolyte. Not sponsored by them, but you know, if you're listening, you're in that way inclined, then hit me up. I got this color changing cup. It goes a nice red when it's cold. Anyway, if I don't have this first, well, I should have had this before I started the live, but yeah, who cares, right? If I don't have this beforehand, I'll end up on the bloody floor. Alright. So when I've finished turning the bowl, I'll probably leave it close to an inch thick, the bowl. I want to carve it. I've got this to carve it with, just a small bit. It's a Kutzel piece. Finding it rather hard, or more expensive to ship saber tooth here, so just go for the alternative. I do like the saber tooth stuff for the colours and stuff. Don't feel. Been sitting there overnight, so I'll just make sure everything's still snug. Yep. So I need a little bit of tightening. I'm only leaving the tail stock on there because it's a lot of weight hanging off the chuck. Yeah, that's why I'm putting a tenon on this side, Sid. Here, I've just got to take it down a bit more so I can get a better tenon. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Put a tenon on that side, turn it around, turn it back around. Yep. I've been watching you a lot lately, Sid, so don't worry. I've been watching a lot of people lately, probably just not commenting and just moving on to the next video. See, you can see it a little bit better there with the light on. But just around here, it's not forming a tenon, so I've got to go down a bit deeper to get to that. So not really keen on having 3/4 of a tenon. Oh yeah. And Walter wobbles a little bit at the moment. Just with this piece on there, it's not out of balance or anything. That's getting there a bit better now. Okay, I'll be here. That's better. So I'm just going to go down a little bit more here. I'll take most of this off because this isn't level anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Got a variety of tools going at the moment. I've got standard. I've got a couple of these guys going around. Just depends where I can get in there. There we go. Knew I'd lose a tool eventually. That's all right. It's all good. Just the big metal one. It's fine. Doesn't get damaged. Anyway, hang on to it. got to trim that down a little bit there. It's not too bad. That's better. Bit more of a footing on it now. Hey Chris, how you going? So I'm just forming a tenon here. Just gonna trim it down a little bit, make it a bit smaller so I can flip it around, do a bit of the other side so I can flip it back around, all that kind of stuff, you know, all those good things. Time to get stuck in. Time to clean the drawers out, I do believe. So I apologise if the light washes out the picture a little bit. I need the light. The old boy needs the light, you know? Yeah, I had to do it in spindle on the ends there to get it down to the right size to fit on the lathe. Because when I take the cutout out on this bed down here, it probably gives me an extra maybe 2.5 inches. But there's a catch to that. Your banjo can't go any further than the edge of where the bed ends, which is right here, you see. So, and then you've got your tailstock that's got to come up as well. You've got this massive gap here, and there's no chuck as well. Got that. You got that extra bit of length for the wood to sit back, but you kind of need a chock on there in between, say the tailstock and the piece or something. Yeah. It gets a bit tricky. It's a lot trickier than just thinking, oh, I'll put the piece on, I'll take the cut out of my lathe and just turn it like that. It's good of thought into it. Yeah, I fully understand where you're coming from. Chris, I've been watching a lot of Turners lately, again, and trying to get myself back into it. And as lovely as this wood looks, it's getting carved and coloured. I think that's probably going to be too long, but I'll have a measure. Yeah, that should be alright. Yeah, that should be alright. It's a centimetre, it's just under a centimetre. Should be all good, I think. And because another thing I want to do too, Chris, is turn this crack out. Probably goes down to where I've flattened it out there. So I would realistically like to make that the front of the bowl, so that it turns out all of that crack. But that crack's got the heart of the wood is like over here, so it's got a split that comes right out of it, and that's kind of where that's coming from. So it's just a matter of finessing it, I suppose, and can't say I've really turned any mulberry, to be honest. It's nice wood, very nice. Some people would probably be disgusted that I'm going to turn it, that I'm going to colour it, but you know what? It's not them doing it. It's that simple. I'm just going to bring the tailstock up. Ooh. How you going, Mike? How are you? Yeah, I'm going to try and turn it out, Chris. That's what I was just saying before. Well, you might not have been watching, but I just said that crack, the heart of the wood is here. It's like right on the edge. I turned this side down to the crack to try and see how far it was going. And anyway, so I'm just going to round this off a little bit because this is going to be the bum of the bowl. So, see how we go. And you should know too, Chris, I don't really care about cracks. I mean, I've got nice thick CA and hey, going Del, how are you? I've got nice thick CA and some accelerator now to try, but yeah, I've got other plans for that. Somebody's been polishing up my wood with super glue, and polishing up my colours with super glue, and I like it. All right, I'm gonna get stuck into this now. I'm not sure I might turn the speed up a little bit on it. So I've got some banging coming, so just anyone with headphones on, just watch it. You need one of these hammers, Mike. A jeweler's hammer. Works great. Alright, I'm only going to go one speed higher. I'm really not that fond of having a piece like that. I trust my tenon, but just rather not. Yeah, they work good. I love it. I got it from Sid with a bunch of other hammers. Got hammered at Sid's. So I put my light a little bit further back because it's got a bit of rocking and rolling going on with this piece at the moment. So I get it rounded a little bit. Anyway, get on with it, you lazy bastard. Yeah, it's good. I like it. Good hammer. Good hammer. The main bump I was hitting here was my original spot where I had it on the spindle, turning it down a little bit. So I just got to, if you want to put it on silent, on mute for a little bit, I've got to put my grinder on. If you don't, happy joy. Yeah, of course. Only the best, Del. Come on. A Victorian school originally imported this. Robbo bought it from them, and I got it. So getting around, you know. It's a BZL, if you would like to know the model. Looks like it might be 3/4 of a bowl with this bit of a gap here. That's fine. I'm down for that. Now I won't be selling this piece. This is going to be a present. A couple of people in my family have just got pieces all throughout their house. That's how it's going to stay. Honestly, I'm not really interested in selling my turned items anymore, to be honest. Just have some fun and do it. It's got some really nice grain coming out there. This piece here's got me. Oops, I'll turn this off and see if you can see it. Right here. Kind of looks like it had a bit of an explosion in there. It went all the way down there. Oh, weird. If you can see that on the camera, I can't see it on the screen. So. Anyway, a little bit of punkiness there. It's not too bad. I'll probably get rid of most of that anyway. There's a lot of it there, but see, sometimes the punkiness looks like it looks punky, but it's actually where the wood's aged and been out in the weather and stuff. So. Just slight crack there, but again, it's nothing you can't do. All right, no worries, Del. Thank you for coming in. Take care. Yeah, see? No bevel on there. What happens when you've got no bevel? Yeah. That split's kind of gone down a bit. It's alright there. Got some nice chatoyance just there. Now the last tenon I had on here was on the wonk. That's why the whole piece was blah, blah, blah. Didn't realise that before. Sorry about the train making any weird noises in your headphones or whatever. It's part and parcel of living right next to the interstate and suburban train line. Should be good to go now. I always make my tenons a little bit bigger, just so that I'm not sliding out on me. Just trying to get the tenon down past this. Yeah, it's mulberry. Right. Nice bit of wood that's going to get coloured. nice on that thing. Grind is going on again. It's getting there. It's just because of this. The hardwood tool I was using was bouncing. Just getting rid of air there and then just douche back into it there, and it's not doing any favours. So I've swapped to this. Anyway, so I'm just grinding down this little bit here. It's a bit of a lump. It's kind of right, right where that is anyway. Once I've done that, I'll come back here and round this part off a little bit more. Try not to ruin too much at the bottom of the bulb there. I'll probably... See, it doesn't matter about this piece. That piece could probably stay there once it's taken down to there. Because this is going to be there anyway. So. Nice couple of branches there that were there. So it's probably a nice, really nice figure underneath that. Just got another branch there. Another one there. Interesting piece. There's a tiny little red truck there. once I've sliced the tenon a little bit there and just made a flat edge for the jaws to sit on, I'll just use the edge of it here, the very edge of it there, to clean up the roughness that it leaves sometimes. Take that. Nothing's knocking. Not you. You. Let's give it a bit of a cleaner edge. Something for it to grip back into. Take that bit of plastic that I just pulled out, then I've got my motor for my lathe is basically right under my chuck. So I'll just try and keep a piece there that doesn't stop it from getting dust and shavings, but it stops it from getting the majority of it, which is what I'm looking for. Motor preservation. There we go. So over time the banjo nut comes a little bit loose. Not a bad thing. Alright. So I've nearly got it down to that line that I want to get it to. A bit harder for you to see with that light, but there's a little bit of a ridge right there, so that's probably about as far as I want to go. See how we go. Just give my tool a bit of a sharpen. I'm going to put the grinder on. If you're on headphones or anything, it's probably going to get a bit loud, so you might want to mute it. you can hear that noise, it's a tiny little bit of shavings got caught in between the. No, it's not moving. It's a tiny little bit of shavings. That's how much room's in between the tailstock pointer and the center and the tool rest. Not much, just enough for some shavings to sit in there and make it squeal. So, that's what you can hear. Get rid of that now. Get a little bit annoying. I'm going to crank the speed up a bit now. This will be a two-parter. I'm going to do some banging now, so headphone users, you might want to hit the mute button. And for anyone that doesn't know, that's how I changed Walter's gears. Walter's speeds. I'll show you the speeds one day. It's got them all written down in the inside of the lid there. One day, not today. Alright. So they say you learn something new every day. I just found an on-off switch on my light. Shows you much of 10 times bloody plate to it, doesn't it? Shit. Okay, let's see what the speed check's like before I go back into it. That's better. I'll get this. I'll take this off now. Don't think it's really necessary. The majority of the thickness is gone. The wobble's gone. No, not the right forward. Not the right forward. See? Look at that. Snap the tenon right off. Missed me though. Completely missed me. That must be one of those soft points I was talking about. That's alright. That's alright. Just put it back in the center and recenter it and get that tenon back into it again. That's cool. We can do with that. Let's turn that off. I did say it was going to be a part 2, didn't I? It was, yeah. No, it's fine. It's all good. I'll take the truck off. Center it back up. Get a tenon back into it. No biggie. But and on that note, though, I might call it a night. Call it a day. It's daytime here. I'm used to Chris's lives and them saying nighttime. Yeah. So see there, it broke clean off, but it doesn't really look the best wood either, to be honest. So there's a bit more punkier inside there than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. That's one thing about wood turning, isn't it, Chris? You're not always going to get the project you set out to make. Yeah, I know. No, in hindsight, if I knew that was going to happen, I wouldn't have moved it. I would have left it there all the way through to the end of the bowl, but it gets in the way. It's just annoying. Anyway, doesn't matter. Entertainment for everyone, see? Isn't that what you're paid to see? Oh, that's right, you didn't pay anything. No, it's all good. No biggie. That's one thing Robbo taught me too, is to assess what went wrong and don't do it again. Like, just clean, took it off clean, like I meant to. Yes, good point, Chris. But that's the thing of trying to do things in a live, isn't it? No, that's all right. That's fine. Anyways, it's nice wood. I'll let you admire it before I hack into it with a cut saw bit. I'll show you the bit that I've got. Just a small one. Just a little one. It's gutsy. It's good. I like it. I've already had a bit of a thrash with it. I got this. I got this one on the go. I painted it so that I could see where my lines were going to be. Pardon me. Yeah, this was going to I'm going to carve all the way through this piece. Not all the way through it. So it's just the red lines that are left, showing a bit like a wooden spring, I guess you could call it. Something a little bit different. That's Chinese elm, that stuff I'll just put down. This stuff cuts quite nice. I was under the impression it was a little bit hard yesterday, but in hindsight, I only had it on the slowest speed, so not exactly the easiest to cut when it's on the slowest speed. It's got a nice feature there going up the side there. The bowl needs to go down and weigh like well over half anyway. So where's that feature that I had that I've seen before? That's still in it. No. As you can see, a slight. See that? Another. Oh, it might have been a branch, I suppose. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Anyway, I appreciate you, anyone who stops by and has a view and gives a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Yeah, whatever. You paid attention. That's all that matters. Share it. There's some new videos going up for Salisbury Crafts a little bit later. Amber's got a... the only reason I'm really stopping anyway is because Amber's got a job trial today for a full-time position. So, fingers crossed for that, eh? Alright lads, take it easy. Don't forget to hit the like button. Like I said, share all those good things. Every time I think I've settled on a sticker, I change it. Had one here, took it down. Had that one. That one's going to have to come off in a minute because I've changed the sticker again. Alright, I'm going. Just dribbling now. Take it easy.